Once my mother took me and my sister to the museum. I saw lots of things I really liked, and I thought that maybe I could start my own collection. Not as big as a real museum, of course, but a pretty good one of the things I liked. So one day I started collecting things. I was looking around in a vacant lot, and I found a rib bone. Now I could start my museum. I had to put question marks after some of the names because I didn't know what animal the bones came from. I went back to the same place and found some more bones. My dad said that some dog must have buried them. Now my museum was really growing. My older brother helped me make some of the labels, and I used his books to look things up. Our teacher said that you could find some fossils near here. I went to the place and spent the whole day breaking open rocks until I found some real fossils. Seashells in one of the rocks. Millions of years ago, the ocean covered this land. Fish and seashells floated right around where I'm standing. When the water dried up, the skeletons of the fish and shells were left in the rocks. I think that's the way it happened. I discovered a lot of information in the library about fossils and rocks. That's my favorite subject. I also like Indian things, beads, baskets, and arrowheads. But I never found any, so I bought some arrowheads, and later my sister gave me some beads for my birthday. You can make things for your museum, too. There's always interesting things you can find in a stream. Here's a rock I can add to my museum. Some men were working on our school playground. I looked in a hole they'd dug and saw this rock that had tiny crystals on it. The workman said it was stalactite, and he let me keep it for my collection. I like this rock just because it looks so much like an animal. When people found out about my museum, they started sending me things. Robert is a friend of mine who has his own collection, and sometimes we trade for different things. My cousin David lives near the ocean. He's always finding seashells on the beach, and one day he sent me some beautiful shells from my collection. This is the way my museum keeps getting bigger and bigger, by people sending me things. Every Friday, we have a sharing day at school, and I bring something from my museum to share. If anyone should ask me how to start a museum of their own, I tell them to first begin with the things they like best, like bones, or Indian stuff, or rocks. It's really easy and interesting to have your own collection. Now, whenever I go to the museum, I remember the first day I went. What I wanted then really came true, that someday I would have a good collection of my own. And now I do.